Barnes finds McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. He's guarded by Vassell. Edwards, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 11-point game. Mobley out there with... Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama!
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Back to Barnes. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And here's Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for San Antonio. Allen, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for McDaniels. Johnson against Vassell. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Mobley outside. Back to Porter. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Johnson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Butler with the ball. Vassell, a screen on Edwards. Vassell, right side. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Butler. Back to Porter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Giddey. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Castle's checked in for Butler. And then for Minnesota, Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. And McDaniels is subbed in for Johnson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Barnes. Allen inside. Wembanyama on him. Allen can't get it to go. San Antonio trails by 8. Porter from outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Giddey. Outside Edwards. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Porter. Now Vassell. Back to Porter. Here's Wembanyama. McDaniels covering. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
With a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to McDaniels. Stop the drought. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Over Allen. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Mobley.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Yeah, he takes the contact and stays with it. And now Wembanyama has a chance to add one more at the line.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Castle against Edwards. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a leader.
Here's Castle. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Rebounded by Giddey. Minnesota shooting the ball at 48% so far. Takes a 3. Outside Edwards from deep. Barnes outside for 3. Vassell there for the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Edwards. Done inside. Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Outside Mobley. Here's Castle to take the lead. Oh, no good. McDaniels against Vassell. Now Allen. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Porter outside, puts up the tray, knocks down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Wow. These are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Mobley! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. McDaniels outside. Edwards looking for an opening. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Castle fires. Can't get the 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Jared Allen out there with Barnes. And it's Josh Giddey, and it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. Porter outside. Up top, Wembanyama to take the lead with the tip. Mobley. Yes! Using that window.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, the Spurs shooting about 56% in this one. Giddey against Porter. Here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Unloads. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Giddey. And here's Minnesota now. Jacks up a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Another one for Giddey. His confidence level has been sky high tonight. Looking to score the ball.
Mobley. The 3 ball is down.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Edwards. Oh, off target from downtown. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go at OT. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. The 19-footer. Rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's stolen by Barnes. Yes, sir!
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Mobley. Here's Castle. Porter outside. Vassell against McDaniels. Porter fires. Oh, missed on the tray. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. McDaniels, now Giddey. Barnes outside, beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Boy, what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT. Here's Castle. Outside Porter. Now Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Money from 3.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
Edwards. 11-footer is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now Wembanyama. 8-footer is in.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
From 7, and it's in there.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Here's Wembanyama. From 10 feet out, Allen rips down the board. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now are taking care of the rock and using some time. Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss. He's got 2 more chances now. The second one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot get the third one to drop, going just 1 for 3.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game.
Giannis outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
And here's Brown. Outside Garland. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Daniels inside the line. No good there off the double clutch. Miami leading by 19 points. Now Giannis. "11 feet away, and it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Three-pointer, Daniels. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell passes to Leonard. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Klingon. And here's Garland for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Leonard with the ball. The drive by Mitchell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now here's Brown. Good on the shot.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Leonard kicks to Ware. Leonard against Brown. Ware. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. Outside Daniels. Back to Garland. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The teardrop falls in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Tatum for 3. Miami leading by 18. Leonard kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen by Aldama. Teardrop shot, and Giannis will weigh it in. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
There's Brown with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Mitchell. Shoots the 3. And it doesn't go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Garland connects on the kick.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game. and he can't win this alone.
The Heat call time. Efforts checked in for Santi Aldama. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team over that last break, and coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored.
Great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Outside Brown. Beyond the arc. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
A guy who shoots the three well, and without hesitation, defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
Onto the Kumbo. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Brown fires. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
A bona fide superstar. The pull-up is a deadly shot for Brown.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Shepard, guarded by Garland. Rebounded by Tatum.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum using his size inside.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now Mitchell. It's good.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece, just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Onto the Kumbo. Mitchell outside. Trying again, and he figures it out with the lay-in. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Kawhi, you got some hot scoring off the bench tonight. What's it like having that kind of firepower from the reserves?
It's great. You know, when you're playing in the playoffs, you need a bench because every night isn't going to be going for the starters. And, you know, those guys come in and do a great job on both ends of the floor. And if we come out the game with a lead, they'll push it up for us.
As a champion, you would know. Thanks, Kawhi.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Trent with it. Outside. DiVincenzo. Lively with a screen on SGA. Pass to Lively. Oh, got a piece of it. All by himself. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Johnson. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Now here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the wing. Shoots over SGA. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Kispert.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with a jumper.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Trent. Pass to DiVincenzo. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. Outside Johnson. Back to Holmgren. Trent against Williams. Trent, the pass to Kispert. And that one drops. Kispert's got 21.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Johnson for 3. Counted from distance.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Now DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with a screen on Williams. Pass to Kispert. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best in the game at mining fouls. It drives social media absolutely crazy.
Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Strawther. Pass to Lively. Irving looking around. Inside. Davis misses.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Now SGA. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Kispert, the pass to Lively. Back to Kispert. Outside Irving. Shoots over SGA. Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Davis with a screen on SGA. Lively passes to Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, swiped away. To the middle. Here's Minot. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And Dallas calls time here. Time now to present our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Yeah, they were on thin ice in this series. He knew it, and he went out there and did something about it. He wasn't about to let them go into a 3-1 hole. Now, here's Williams. Back to Leonard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. The fadeaway. Williams grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Stolen by Davis. Leonard against Murray. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Kispert's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Corey Kispert worked so hard to polish those range shooting skills. Good night.
Left side Williams. Dort against Davis. Dort, the pass to Wallace. 3-pointer. Kispert grabs a miss. Dallas is shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. 1:46 left in the game. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got rebound number 8 now. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Strother. Outside for Irving. The 3. Fires in the triple.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this evens up the series at 2 games apiece. They came in and did what they had to do. Now locations will change again.
And this puts them in a great position. Going forward, they just need to stick to what they do best.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chet Holmgren.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Now here's Dort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's Irving missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-6 run. Wallace outside. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
And the Knicks with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. New York moving the ball around. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pulls up on the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Knicks lead by 13.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They've got Michael Porter. Trae Young is out there with Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's done in a power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Young's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right in the heart of the defense. Ha! Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Thomas against Bridges. And all around that time before dropping in. Thomas got 19 points.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Young. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 1 point in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Towns. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
His fourth personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Collins checked in for the Nets. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Young. Outside Thomas. Williams a screen. Thomas passes to Dunn. Here's Anunoby, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Cameron Thomas.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
New Jersey making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. New Jersey trails by 13. Now, here is Young. Pass to Buffkin. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's McBride. Back to Brunson. He can't hit that time. Good defensive work there by Young. For New Jersey, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Young. Dunn kicks to Young from outside the arc. Bridges with the board.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Brunson finds Robinson. And it's Brunson missing. New Jersey trails by 10. Young outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And they pick up 2.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Buffkin. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Young missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Burnett shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Williams dishes to Young. It's Thomas on the wing. 5 on the clock. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Offensive rebound. Williams can't hit. New York leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Nets call time. Towns is checked in for Miles McBride. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Here's Young. Takes the three. Good.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Now Brunson. Outside, Towns. From deep. Clean from outside.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
It's Young on the wing. Brunson covering. And he gets that one to go.
Man, this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Bridges. Good. Lays it right in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Williams. Young fires. Knocks down the three.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
The Knicks leading by 13. Jalen Brunson. Jumper is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Thomas. Now Collins. Young! The long shot, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
That one is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
58 seconds left in the game. All right, here's Williams. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets. And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for New York.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what an effort tonight. They knew they had to deliver, and they came out with an emphatic performance.
And you wonder, did it take getting down 3-0 in this series to light a fire under them? I mean, if this was the type of game they would have played maybe in 1, 2, or 3, this series could have a whole different complexion.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jalen Brunson.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next.